Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in. If you don't see a red box above my head, that means you are catching the replay. So, how are you doing on this fine day? My name is Amy with A to Z Designs, and we are going to create pumpkin with a face. Pumpkin with a face, and we're going to do it pink style. So whenever you get here, comment the word pink. And we're going to use our 5 by 5 by 5 cube because I think this is going to just be super cute. Hello, Christine. I have a pinned comment down below that is going to give you all the information that you're going to need. So just read that. Let me share this into my broadcast channel, let them know we are live, and we're going to get started. So, I hope you guys are well. I'm going to scoot back, hopefully, and not run over any cords, y'all. So, here we go. Let's get started. So, this is part 1, because I think I'm going to do, for sure, 2, maybe 3 of these. So, I have more cubes. You can buy these on my chalk website. So I'm going to set these over here to the side, and I'm going to show you what we're doing. So we're going to use the new transfer that is now back in stock for the 3rd time, Pumpkin Pals. I have never used it, but we're going to use the faces today. And as I mentioned, we're going to make it pink because something about pink and Halloween is really, I don't know. It's just sparking my interest. So I started painting the cube, and then I realized I need to spray some water into my jar. This color that I'm using is Peony. So it is I don't know. It's just pink. It's like girly pink. So let me give it a stir. If your paste, because it is chalk, starts to dry out or it's no longer a sour cream or yogurt-like consistency, spray some distilled or purified water in there and just give it a stir, and it will definitely bring it back to life. So I have already painted 3 of my sides. Let me see if this side is dry. It is. So we're going to work on this side. I don't think I need to paint the bottom, because you're not going to see it. But I think you're going to like my thought process into this project. Hopefully. We're going to put some polka dots. We're going to have some raffia. We're going to have some bows. We're just going to have fun. So whenever you get here, hit the heart button. Let me know what you're doing today. It's very busy here in our house. We're going to be boxing up all of our subscription boxes today. So I'm excited about that, to get those out to y'all starting tomorrow. I'm going to go in and dry one of the sides so I can flip it. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Thanks, Catherine. This is one of the new shirts that we have in our on our website. All you have to do is comment the word pink and check your Facebook Messenger, and in that message, there will be a link to shop our t-shirts and accessories. And this is one of them. A little pumpkin floral display with a ghost. And I thought it was appropriate because I'm going to do a pink pumpkin today. So, bear with me while I get this dry. And then I'm also going to use this, raspberry sorbet, and papaya. Look at these colors, y'all. It's super cute. I'm excited for this project. And then we'll do part 2 another time and make another pumpkin to kind of coordinate with this one. Oh, Denise, first day back to school with the grandbabies. Donna's back from camping. Well, I hope you had a great time. Hi, Peggy and Cindy. Jeannie is madly painting the house. I know how that is. Hello, Denise and Barbara and Gloria. Debbie wants to order the transfer. Debbie, all you need to do is comment the word pink, P-I-N-K, down below in the comments, and it's going to send you a message. If you've never messaged with us before or shopped with us, you need to check your message requests. Okay? Do that, and if it doesn't work, I can message you after my tutorial here. Waiting to hear how my daughter's doctor's appointment went. Baby girl might be coming early this weekend. That's so exciting. Hi, Sherry and Angelina. Laura is absolutely loving the pink for Halloween. Girl, I hope this turns out the way I have it right here. I sure hope so. Somebody let me know if the word is working. Thank you for sprinkling the video. Okay, that side is dry. So we've got, let's see, one more side to paint. Because like I mentioned, I don't know that I need to paint the bottom, because you're not going to see it. But I am using Peony. It is our, I don't know, I call it our girly pink. And a sponge brush. This coats very nicely. So we'll see once all of it is dry and I get a good look at it if I need a second coat. So y'all, do me a favor. Down below in the pinned comment are 2 links. There's one for our live Q&A tonight. What is today? August 15th. I think it's at 7:30 p.m. Central. Zach and I will be live together. We're going to kind of tell you our story and answer live questions. And we're going to have some giveaways. Okay, so let me just get the corners here and see what we got going on. We might need a second coat. We'll see. It is Gloria. The Pumpkin Pal transfer is back today, right now. Anita, it's back right now. Craft box night. Ooh, Deb, I don't remember. Good question. That is a very good question. I don't know, Deb. Send me a message. I'll have to let you know. It is, hold on. It's going to be August 29th. Hi, Sherry. Pink is the key word, and hopefully it's working. So we've got this. And we have this. Look at that. And I'm grabbing my colored raffia to incorporate into the top. What else do I have? I don't even know. We gotta find like a stem. I have some ideas that I'm gonna bust out here once we're done with everything. Sure, Anita, we had a bunch of restocks today, a bunch of fall stuff, and we have brand new mini launch. It's on the What's New section of the website. We have earring kits. We have little, they're calling them like chubby kits. They're like thick, chunky cutouts. New embroidery kits. There's a lot of fun stuff that just released today. So go check it out and make sure that you join as a Perks member first. Okay? You can enroll in August for half off. Normally to join Perks, it's $20. But this month it's $10. You get $20 back in product credit to spend on all of this fun stuff, and then you shop 30% off the website. Pretty amazing. So all of that information is in the message whenever you comment the word pink. So your paste will turn from shiny to matte whenever it's dry. Kira is in the craft room, my dog, and she is making a ruckus. All right, let's see. Let me just flip these. Or let me just flip this around and see if we have good enough coverage. This side right here probably needs just a little touch up. So let's do this. The second link down below is how to join our broadcast channel. It's just a one-way messenger from me to you. So that we can keep you informed of when we go live or any awesome things that we have to offer. So be on the lookout for those messages, but you must join. It's free to join. Okay, I think we're good there. Let me just go and smooth out that line. Okie dokie. She's digging for gold. Always, always. You're welcome. Okay, let's try this. And make sure everything is dry, okay? Because we're going to take our transfer and pick a face. So I need your all's help. Should we put number 1, number 2, or number 3 on this pumpkin? It's a square pumpkin, y'all. 1, 2, or 3. Y'all tell me. I hope y'all are having a good day. It is glorious hot here. Triple digits. So hot. Miserable. Very miserable. All right, it looks like number 1, number 2 might be winning. The cube, Debbie, you can find on my chalk website. They're $15. I'm not going to do faces on each side, I don't think. So, I don't know, y'all. I can't tally these up. It looks like number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like number 2 is the winner. It's going back up to 111 degrees next week. Oh my gosh. We were supposed to have baseball practice last night, but it got canceled again due to the heat index. So there's that. All right, almost finished. This is probably the part that takes the longest. 2 for sure. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, Amy, you force the pink on them, okay? That's what I'm doing. Hi, Deborah. 88 today, then storms the next 3 days. Boo, storms are not good. Okay, I think we are dry. You want to make sure that it is nice and dry. Let's use this side. So what I'm going to do is lightly sand the top of this with a sanding block, maybe. I'm just going to very gently, there, make it smooth. And then we're going to take our wax and grab a wax applicator. And I'm just going to wax the entire side of this. That way, the wax is going to protect our paste that we painted with so that it does not peel up. So whenever we put the transfer on, they are sticky. So we don't want it to peel up our paste, okay? The boys' first port was canceled due to typhoon. Are you serious? That seems a little excessive. All right, done with that. Okay, so we're gonna grab our transfer. Y'all said number 2, so this one right here, what we're gonna do, let me slide this over so you guys can see. We're gonna take what we call our transfer trimmers. That's what these scissors are called. And there are cut lines here, so I'm going to slide my thumb in between the transfer and the backer sheet. And I'm just going to go ahead and basically cut all of the white lines. Right there. Lift it up. Go diagonal. And I'm going to take this all the way across, do this line. That way it's ready to go whenever I decide to use the rest of the pieces. Okay, done. Hi, Karen. Okay, so we said number 2. So I'm going to peel it off. And we're going to grab what we call a fuzzing cloth. I'm going to go for the darker side, and we're going to give it some fuzz. But before we do that and put it on our cube, I'm going to open up, this is Raspberry Sorbet. Okay, I'm going to give this a stir. I don't use this color a whole lot, so I need it to be stirred up just to make sure it's the right consistency. Looks like it is. Set this to the side. Throw that away, and now we're going to fuzz our transfer. So this is adding lint to the back so that it does not stick super duper well to our painted cube. But y'all, you can do like so much with these faces. I am so excited for these. And I'm gonna put the face in Raspberry Sorbet. Okay, so we're going to grab the cube back, and I'm just going to lay this, center it, right about there. Mouth, eyes, looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna press it down, making sure I don't have any air bubbles. Then I'm gonna grab a mini squeegee, this right here, and I'm going to just put the paste over that silk screen wherever you can see through it, and pick up all of my excess, making sure all of that silk screen is covered. Don't leave your paste sitting on the screen. And we're gonna peel it up. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. Looks like a Kleenex box, doesn't it? Look how cute that is. Okay, but we're not done yet. What I'm going to do next is I am going to clean it by spraying some water and grabbing a board eraser, these little white circle things. I'm going to turn on my glue gun because we are definitely going to need that. I'm going to wipe off all of that paste because I want to be able to use these over and over. These little faces would look really cute on a kid's shirt. Oh no, Wanda, are you serious? Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Teresa. Thanks, y'all. Pink and pink, right? Okay, so now that this is done, my transfer over here on the floor, I'm going to grab it back, and we're going to lay the face right down where we originally got it from, wipe off the water, and now it's stored. See? Looks like you never even used it. Okay? Put this over here. Then what I'm going to do is make sure that this is dry. And then I'm gonna grab a color tray. These are plastic. They come in a pack of 24. They are awesome. You can find these under accessories on my chalk website. I know, Wanda, isn't that frustrating? They don't listen. They do not listen at all. I know, Peggy, wouldn't that be fun? All right, make sure that this is dry. And now, here comes the fun part. Well, all of it's fun, but I'm gonna grab, I always keep a dowel rod in my paintbrush container. And I am going to grab some papaya, and I am going to put papaya right here in this tray. And this is what we're going to use. That's probably way too much to create, well, it might not be. We might need all that. I can add more if I need to. I'm gonna spray it with water. And then I'm just gonna use one end of this and just give it a stir, okay? I want it a little bit watered down because we're going to use this dowel rod to create our polka dots. So I don't want it super thick. So let me spray it a little bit more. Cleaning is reminding me why I'm retired from my house cleaning business. Right, Jeannie? Cleaning is for the birds. I know it has to be done, but man, it's the last thing we all want to do. My house right now is a disaster. It's been a crazy week. It's the first week back to school. So we're still trying to get into the swing of things. And we have craft boxes. And then we had mini sale Monday. And then we have Etsy orders. And then we have our finished pieces sale on Whatnot. Make sure you guys comment the word pink. Go to that message and scroll all the way to the bottom. And you can join our Whatnot platform for that. Do you know if the rhinestones are more permanent for more permanent projects? You can put them on clothing, but you can also put them on frames. Like I could add some bling to this. I just don't have them yet because they were just released today. But yes, we do have rhinestones and pearls now that you can shop under the What's New section on the website. Okay, so I'm just testing my polka dots out here. Here we go. Here goes nothing. So this is going to take a second, but I think it's going to be cute. And I wanted big polka dots for this. And we're going to put them all over. So I'm going to come back to that side. You could even use like a marker if you wanted to get the polka dot effect. We do have a polka dot transfer. You would want to do that first before you do your face. However, I didn't want to use that one because the polka dots are smaller and I wanted bigger polka dots today. Let's see, that may be okay. All right, I have to remember what side is wet. And whenever you're doing polka dots, try and go in like a triangle. So like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That way they'll be a little bit more evenly placed. That's what I've learned throughout the years. Okay, let's put one down here. We need one right about here. Look at that. Isn't that cute, y'all? All right, let's keep going around. And then we've got our pumpkin there. I'm going to come back to his face and do that in a minute. One, two, three. One. That's a triangle. That's a triangle. Put one down there. Look how cute that is. I'm loving it. Let's put one right there. And then one at the bottom. See? Okay, let's add some to the top. 2, 3. There's Zach. Do you have a paint pen? I don't know that I do, Deb. And if I did, I don't think it's thick enough to create these larger dots. But if you've never tried this method, you certainly should. It's fairly easy. Just take any color of paste or paint dowel rod, stick, whatever you got, and just polka dot it. Okay, so that is finished. So if that's the top, let's turn this. I'm gonna add a couple more to this side. This is lacking a couple. There we go. Okay, let me hold this up. Let's put one down here in the corner. One right there. And then one where my thumb is. All right. One right there. Okay. Look at this, y'all. This is so cute. Okay, so I am going to dry this back side, and then I'm going to lay it down so that I can finish the face. Chicken pox pumpkin. That's right, Angie. I think this is so cute. And when you do this with the paste, if it's not watered down enough, just know it may take a little bit longer to dry because it's a little bit thicker. So keep that in mind. Like, I could have probably watered mine down just a little bit more. So drying these will be a little bit time consuming, but just have patience, okay? Oh, yay, Michelle. I think you're going to love them. That one's a little thick. So let me fix him. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my paper towel and turn this and flip it right here. Okay. Continue. So fun. I love these colors. We'll get one hanging off the side. Let's see, should we put one right there? One right here. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so now we're gonna flip this on the bottom. Okay, so we've got the polka dots all the way around in the papaya. And now we're gonna see what toppers we're gonna use. So I grabbed some, what is this called? Driftwood. I have some driftwood pieces. Got my glue gun on. I want to make sure the top is dry because that's where we're going to add the bow and work with the driftwood. Dry. Let's see. Thanks, Karen. If pink is not your thing, don't use it. I did add a little bit of pink to my Halloween last year, but man, it is really like, it's out there this year. I feel like. Maybe it's the same out there that it was last year, but I feel like it's out there. Okay, so let me find a piece of driftwood that I want to use. They are kind of all different sizes. Let me see here. Oh, this one's a little, that one's just way too big. Okay, here we go. I think that one's perfect. All right, so we have that. Then we're going to, this can be taken to the sink and just washed. You can remove all of that paste. And then this, really, it doesn't, you don't have to like wash it off. This is gonna dry. And I'm just gonna put that back in my little cup there. I'm gonna add some of this and my colored raffia. So, I've got a couple choices. The link to the raffia is also in that message whenever you comment pink. I'm in love with that raffia. Okay, so let me turn this around so that y'all can see it. So I'm gonna put that right there. Can I get it to stand? No. Negative. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I like that. All right, I want to start with this. Press and hold. Make sure that it is dry before we move on. Hi, Marilee. I know, those are nice and organized. Yes, because they come on this awesome roll. Where the other raffia does not, and it just goes nuts. Okay, what shall we do? I don't know. I know I want to put this for a bow on the top. So let me just get this out. We'll make a bow and then go from there. Hi, Kareen. How are you? Hi, Shirley. Okay. Go in. Okay, so let's see here. We've got this. And we've got this. Let me see how well that, yes, I think that's perfect size. And then I'm gonna go in and use the orange to tie it. Hopefully I do not break it. Because I pull too hard sometimes. Okay, there's that. That should work. Okay, so there is a bow I want to use. I'm gonna leave the extra raffia there for now until I decide to cut it. Let's dovetail the ends of this and this. Are they the same length? No. Much better. Okay. So I know for sure this is gonna go on there. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is just too funny. Okay, so let's grab the pink. Let me find the end of the pink. Do I want to use pink? I also want to incorporate some white. So I'm gonna grab that. And some of the, I don't know, natural, I think. All right, and then I'm going to just start making some loops. Gather them in the center. Let me see how that looks. Yeah. Do that. I also have I want some lighter pink. Where's the end? Okay. Loop. Loop. And loop. All right, let me see. All right, let me grab some orange to throw in there. I'm going to go ahead and cut off my pink and natural color. And then I'm going to incorporate some of the orange into one side. What do y'all think about that? Let's take a little bit and move it to the back. See? Isn't that cute? And then we can have our bow. And you can make these as big or as little as you'd like. So I am now going to grab some white and tie it. Just like so. Hi, Holly. We will also be live tonight, y'all, so make sure that you click that link down below for the event, for the live Q&A. Zach and I will be live answering your questions. Tie it in the black bow. So you saying, put this in there, Deb, or did I completely miss what you were saying? What about that? Where is my, there it is. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. I'm loving it. And then if your loops on one side are too big and you don't like them, just pull. Like, you can still work with this stuff. It's pretty amazing. Where's my scissors? Here we go. Okay. Pull these down. This and this. Let's see what it looks like. Michelle, the color of raffia is my fave. It is my fave. And then you can just bend them, scrunch them, whatever you'd like. I'm gonna cut that one and that one and that one and this one. All right. Let's see. Let's put it on the back of this. Just like so. Glue strings everywhere. Oh, this is so cute. It's so different. Does she need a button? Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Black button. I just bent the stem. The raffia is lovely. Okay, you gotta press and hold this down because otherwise it's not gonna stay. And I just ripped off the darn stem. And again, the pink may not be for everybody, y'all, but I just think this is so different. Like, you don't see this much. Okay, are you done? Are you steady? You dry? Okay. Put the raffia over here, get it out of the way. Fix this bow. Ta-da! She's got like ponytails. Look. It's so different, right? You can do without the bow. You can just have the stem. But pink papaya, so peony papaya, and then we did raspberry sorbet face. You could do a black face if you'd like. If you don't like what you already have, you could layer transfer over it and put a black face if you'd like. But y'all, what do you think? Hit the heart button for me. Comment the word pink. It's the cube, and it's a pumpkin, and it's with the Pumpkin Pals transfer, which is this one right here that just came back in stock today for the 3rd time. So y'all have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye.